Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So UL Monroe's offense will get the first swing today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing. Kirk, we are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
He's going to take off. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, and he picks up some big yards, they got a real shot here now on third down.
Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Extending the play now. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the Warhawks look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. 7th play of the drive coming up. Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Warhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Warhawks. This quarterback on fire today. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good for the position to start here. So NC State's offense out there for their first possession. Getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. You settle down to the offense, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. NC State comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's McCall. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. And the Warhawks move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead. Hopefully it's Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. To the air, it's McCall. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught behind the line. It's Waters. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And he knocks that one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the grab. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. To throw, it's McCall. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up a third down. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, NC State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering, where was that earlier in this football game? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Catch made on the left side, and the defense wraps him up.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that 2-point play.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's McCall. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For the first time ever, national champions and your kings of the college football world, the UL Monroe Warhawks.